A general election was held in the Philippines on April 7, 1978 for the election of the 166 regional representatives to the Interim Batasang Pambansa. The elections were participated by the leading opposition party, the Lakas, Bayan, which had 21 candidates for the Metro Manila area, and the leading candidate was the jailed opposition leader Ninoy Aquino, while the regime's party known as the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan, which was led by the then First Lady Imelda Marcos.Ninoy, was allowed to run by his fellow party mates in the Liberal Party, who boycotted the elections but was not allowed to campaign, so his family campaigned for him. The night before the elections on April 6, 1978, a noise barrage was organized by the supporters of which occurred up to dawn. Background: the Philippines was under martial law since 1972, thereby the incumbent President Ferdinand Marcos ruled by decree. Prior to this, the Constitution of the Philippines was being drafted by the Constitutional Convention, whose delegates were elected in 1970. The Constitutional Convention approved the final draft of the Constitution, which consisted of the abolition of the Philippine Congress and replaced with an interim National Assembly to consisted of the President, the Vice President, the President of the Constitutional Convention, and members of the Senate and House of Representatives in November 1972, and later ratified on January 17, 1973 through so-called Citizens' Assemblies. The Constitution were amended twice in July 27, 28, 1973 and February 27, 28, 1975. The Constitution was amended once again in October 16, 17, 1976, which contained the Amendment No. 6 inches, which changed the name of the Interim National Assembly from the National Assembly to Batasang Pambansa, more commonly as the Batasan Campaign. Lakas Bayan in 1978. From his prison cell, Aquino was allowed to take part in the elections, although his friends, former Senators Jerry Roxas and Jovito Salonga, preferred to boycott the elections. Aquino urged his supporters to organize and run 21 candidates in Metro Manila. Thus his political party, dubbed Lakas Bayan, was born. The party's acronym was Laban. He was allowed one television interview on Face the Nation and proved to a startled and impressed populace that imprisonment had neither dulled his rapier-like tongue nor dampened his fighting spirit. Foreign correspondents and diplomats asked what would happen to the Laban ticket. People agreed with him that his party would win overwhelmingly in an honest election. On April 6, 1978, supporters of the Lakas Bayan, the opposition party headed by former Senator Ninoy Aquino, Jr., who was still in jail, and 20 other candidates contesting the Region IVA seats, came out in protest by asking bystanders and cars to make noise in support of the opposition. Kilusang Bagong Lipunan. President Marcos created the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan. Results: